Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Please consider this the informal opening for today's session. I would just like to take a brief moment for a little housekeeping. So, most of you are aware that the second phase of our planet sale has been available as of the 16th of August. And we are happy and we are grateful to all of you for your continuous support because today, not just up to date, as in the current timing that I just checked, we only have 83 planets available. Right, we're excited for your support. We are grateful for your support, and we would like to have a final push for these last 83 planets that are available. To break it down, there is 6 stone planets, 44 bronze planet, and 33 iron planet. There's only 83 planets left out of the initial 600. So that was the informal opening. Now we shall get started with today's session, which is the Daoversation with K. And before we begin, I'd like to have an introductory music. As K is a lover of video games, I have something special here just for her. Greetings, esteemed crypto enthusiasts and visionaries. It's a pleasure to have you joining us once again for another illuminating episode of Daoversation. Here on this special session, we're dedicated to bringing prominent figures from the world of Daoversal to the forefront, providing you with an exclusive peek into their remarkable journeys. In our inaugural session on the 24th of July, we had the privilege of delving into a captivating conversation with the trailblazing CEO of Daoversal, Mr. Jonah Glasgow. We unveiled the genesis of Daoversal and gleaned invaluable insights into the brilliant mind behind it all. Today, the saga continues as we proudly present another luminary from the Daoversal C-suite, none other than Miss K, the visionary force driving innovation in her role as the Chief Technology Officer. Her influence is felt far and wide, shaping the very fabric of the Daoversal landscape. So, with unwavering anticipation and appreciation, let's join our hands together in extending a warm and resounding welcome to the stage for Miss K. Ladies and gentlemen, your applause, please. Good to see you, Kay. How are you doing?
Good to see you, Ro. Nice to meet everyone here. It's my honor to represent the whole team of Daoversal and give all of you a panel today. Thank you. Thank you, the host, Ro.
My pleasure. You're looking very lovely today. And we have prepared a list of questions. Of course, this is just to get to know you. We'll go through your introduction, we'll go through your backgrounds. And for the audience in the chat box, please keep an eye in the chat box. There are several articles about Miss K that we felt might be useful if you would like to read them. But nevertheless, the contents of this article will be spilled by her today again. So let's get into the first question. Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sure.
Right. So many thanks again for joining us. Let's start with, can you introduce yourself, as in your background, your position, interests, hobbies, anything that could help us get to know you better?
Yes, actually, last time the conversation with Jonah, I already did a little bit introduction of myself in Monday. I didn't know if everyone remember that, but I will go through a little bit today also. So actually, I was a jump grade student from my student life. I was educated in America since I was 12, and I actually when I went to my high school, I jumped one grade, and when I went to the university, I jumped one grade. So um, I finished my university in UCL, the University College London, and also I got my master in SEBIS. Um, when I was a student, I already take one role in blockchain field, but actually in 2013, there's not a such industry called blockchain. They're just the people, the fans, the followers of the Bitcoins. So our because I studied the computer science, so the people that admired, they are all from the crypto community. Actually, crypto community happened in last century, 1990s, when 1991, Tim Berners-Lee invented www, and back in 1971, there are a few nodes that settled in America, and so we have the network. And in 1991, we have the www. So that built the industry 20 or 30 years later of our whole internet. So few people that contributed in the how can I say, like in the network, there's not such a like internet thing. That's just a network. A few people that contributed in that, they are very interested in the crypto. So back in like around 1997, there are already a few people that we can call them scientists. They feel very excited about the crypto, um, um, the philosophy of the crypto. So after because I was 10 years ago, I was a student of the computer science, so I'm very interested in the crypto knowledge. So that leads me to the to the Bitcoin, and I have my honor to know this guy who later become the big whale and the father of Bitcoin in China, named Li Xiaolai. So he and me and my other partner, we are just in 2013 we built our miner. We we become a miner, and half a year later, we become the biggest miner in China of blockchain. So in that time, I owned over 20,000 Bitcoins, which allowed me to deeply understand the fundamentals and the potential of the blockchain. And in 2014, after I graduated, I got the cash out from the Bitcoin, and I set up my first company. So this company named the ERA. This company we secured a 20 million funding with a valuation of 120 million US dollars, and eventually we acquired by a Nasdaq listed company named Cheetah Mobile. So around I was 20 years old, I was already sold a company. In 2015, after I sold this company, I jumped in the game industry. I was when I was a student, I also very good at playing lots of different games, including like MOBA and strategic and MMORPG, some types of the game, and I become a professional player in one of the game, and then so that's why in 2015 I got the strong funding support. So I built several games, around 5 to 6 different games, and launched it in China, and also some of the games overseas in Southeast Asia, and including a live Steam app platform that's supporting the games. And in 2017, Li Xiaolai, the father of Bitcoin, he invested me again so that's why we made the NFT game named the Crypto Dogs. This Crypto Dogs was successfully in the 2017, and we actually the first day was sold 1,000 Ethereum, and total at last we sold them like 20,000 Ethereum. Crypto Dogs, this GameFi. This is, I think, the first GameFi application that in Web3 field, because it's 2017, so it's very, very early. Just a little bit later than the CryptoKitties. So after 2000 and in 2018, I built up a Web3 public chain, and the side chain, and the layer 2, and a social application built on EOS named Ono. So Ono, this platform, we also raised over 50,000 Ethereums by that time. In 2018, we did the ICO. And in 2019, the end of the 2019, I talked with Neil, and so we start to have the opinion, the insight, build the insight of Daoversal, because I think the game and the blockchain can be, if we put them together, that's what, because the blockchain field needs more users. We don't have any user pool in this industry. So according to lots of government's opinion, they want to avoid this revolution happen because it's the cryptocurrency. It's giving the freedom to the citizens, to the people. So all the leaders of the strong country, they don't want their people, out of control, out of the fiat. So we believe that we have to, some of the rights are come from the top to the bottom, but we believe that the more powerful thing is that from the bottom to the top. So blockchain is that kind of interesting thing that can bring all the people's mind, combine them together. We have the consensus, and we build the consensus together. We have the trust that we can change something, like change the world, change the people around us, and all the people can get the real freedom in the cryptocurrency, and including their own economics, not only controlled by the powerful man. So so that's the basic thinking is that if we want this to happen, we have to build a user pool. We have to have lots of users from different country and join our ecosystem. So this is the originally the Daoversal's insight come from. And in 2020, I started to build the Daoversal team with Neil together. And also we are very glad we have Jonah to join us, very young and passionate and smart, brilliant, good partner can join us together to build our ecosystem. Yeah, that's maybe I talk too much, but yeah, that's basically how I come here.
Right.
Yeah, thank you,
I
Rob.
don't believe that there is you have talked too much. I think this session is just literally for you to be speaking. And we're all excited to hear how you started in 2013 in Bitcoin, and you moved on to Era, and then eventually you found your way in Daoversal at 2020. And also, congratulations, Kay, for being featured on Forbes with the title of the article, China's first blockchain social network is the brainchild of a 24-year-old female entrepreneur, published in 2018. The link has been shared in the chat box if you guys would like to have a look. And let's get back to the session. Thank you, Kay, for sharing a very insightful session on your inspiration and your passion in the blockchain industry. I must say that few things you pointed out, I think quite resonate with the people here, is that the very unique combination of gaming and blockchain is definitely set to revolutionize the way we look at decentralized finance. And then you also mentioned the second part of that, in which you believe the future belongs to the people and that the structure should be bottom to the top rather than a more dictator sort of environment, which is top to bottom. Hats off to that. Your inspiration truly is commendable, and it is one that we are very excited to share and experience with you. The next question I was going to ask you is, how did you first get involved in the blockchain technology? And I think you've already answered that, so probably we will skip that. So your story ended as the CTO of Daoversal. I think let's pick it up from there. And let's not go after you were a CTO. Let's go to the point that you started. So our question is, what's the one thing you wish you knew before you started your journey as a CTO?
Sorry, what's the question? Before I become CTO?
Yeah, what's the one thing you wish you knew before you became a CTO?
One thing I should know?
One thing you wish you knew before you became a CTO.
Okay. So actually, I've been a CEO and CTO for all of my career experience. But the reason I come to Daoversal and become the CTO, not instead of I do it my own, is because Neil, actually, we know each other for over 7 years or 8 years. This year will be our 8 years. He have lots of good connections and network, which I don't have. Actually, I was very focused on building something. I'm like a creator, like a builder. I always diving to the industry, diving the thing that I do. But my weakness is I don't quite like to speak with people, so I don't have time to social, and I don't have time to build the network. Also, the marketing, the operating needs some very professional people that behind you or helping you. And the second thing is Daoversal. I believe in my mind, it's a huge platform. It's I can say the project now I'm doing is much bigger than the everything that I go through before. So Daoversal is a big ecosystem. It's way bigger than just a metaverse or just a platform. I think Daoversal will become a lifestyle in the future, including Apple is launching its the AR glasses, and the ChatGPT, the OpenAI is launching the very good model of the AI. So everything right now in this time and now it's becoming they combine becoming the very important timeline right now. We are standing on the time that humans lifestyle will completely change. So it's a very important timeline, and I think I will play a role that as a CTO will be better for the project, because it can write a very big story. Yeah, so that's the thing that I talked with Neil, and I talked with the inside team, and also this is a thing in my mind for these years from 2019, because I'm becoming, even when I was young, I did some contribution in the industry. But as the time passed, I feel I have to do a bigger thing, and not only making some money from some small projects and sell some company. That's not my mission of my life. So yeah, just that's the thing in my mind. If the project is not big enough, I don't I will rather just relax and study more or write a book, something, just avoiding to do people in my not in my age, but in my experience, because I go very high and down so many times, and I have enough money to get my just relax, retire in the rest of my life. If one thing that make me move, like make me want to all in, must be a very big story, very big, that I can contribute my next 10 years on it. I have to invest my next 10 years on this project. Yeah, this is my opinion. Thank you.
Right. And for the audience, I think we did pick up that Kay mentioned she doesn't she's an introvert when it comes to engaging with people, yet she's here speaking to the masses, and we're truly grateful to have you here, Kay. And the next thing that she mentioned I felt rather interesting was that she says, now I think in the past couple of years until today is a very important time in the evolution of mankind, as in we are at a moment in which DeFi is going to pick up, and it's an important ship that we all need to be a part of. And an analogy that I've shared previously is that right now you have the opportunity to be a Christopher Columbus, and maybe Daoversal could be the Santa Maria, the ship that carried Daoversal until he discovered the US. So maybe Daoversal is the Santa Maria, and you guys could be the next Christopher Columbus. Kay, thank you so much for being so sporting. Let's get a little bit into the exciting and also some people might find it skeptical business of blockchain and crypto. In your personal opinion, could you share with us what are the 5 things you are most excited about in blockchain and crypto?
Okay. 5 thing. Okay, I will think. The first thing, it's the crypto. Because it's crypted. So the rights of our private information is very, very important. For example, Facebook. I think most of us know about the bad news about the Facebook because several years ago, I think it's in 2016, they're saying like the big companies like Facebook, they are stealing the users' private information and to use it to do some criminal crimes. For example, control the president votes of a country of America. For example, spreading the rumors that makes people feel nervous, feel like they want to against each other, something like that. It's harmful for the humanity and harmful for the community, all the human society. But also it's the way that the centralized company to gain money. So this is the first thing that cryptic can give you, like your personal privacy, and this it's a very in fact you will really have the control of your currency, of your money, of your everything. So that's the very obvious first good for everyone. And the second one will be the let me check the English, sorry. How to say in English? Yeah, the second is immutable. So because of the immutable, all the transactions and the history are being cryptic but immutable. So all the users, they are not going to afraid about the problem that happened in the centralized system that's called corruption. Is that corruption? Like the people cheating in the system, like a high powerful people.
Yeah, corruption, yes.
Avoiding from the corruption. And this the third thing, it's the full the freedom of the currency. So the important to being the higher country, I have to search it in English. So in blockchain, actually, is the philosophy is based on the Hayekianism. If everyone know about this, like it says that it says that it's actually a philosophy from the Friedrich Hayek. So the thing is, in all the countries, including area countries like Europe, like America, like or including like the communism or any of the other philosophy of the government, they want to control the economics of the citizens that born in their country. But actually, if you heard about the invisible hand, according to a book named from 1 second. Ro, do you remember the book, the invisible hand?
Hold on, I think I'm doing the same thing that you are. I'm also trying to search. What do you mean by the invisible
I'm
hand?
not like search. Yeah, I just don't know what to translate. Yeah, the wealth of nations. Yeah, the wealth of nations. It's a philosophy of the invisible hand. It's a reference to metaphor by the Adam Smith. It's a if you know if you are very interested in, you can read the book, and it's very it will inspire you. Actually, it's a basic thinking of the blockchain and also the crypto community. You know, back in 1997, there are one, you know, where the Bitcoin come from. They have a white paper, right, from Satoshi. This white paper was actually have a history, not only made by a guy named Satoshi. No, it's actually, I think we believe that Satoshi is actually a community. In 1997, there are a bunch of people. They have a community named crypto punks. Yes, and you know, the one of person from the crypto punks named Dai Wei. This guy actually made a white paper of cryptocurrency. It's the first guy in human history made the white paper first. So if our community have the interest, you can search and read. It's very interesting. Actually, it's very similar to the Bitcoin later. So, you know, lots of the projects you know, to sending the regards to the Dai Wei. So they are using his name. One project named Dai, DAI, this project is actually using his name. And also you can make a transaction on the Ethereum network. You will see that the speed of the gas fee, the name is Gwei, GWEI. Gwei is also for sending the regards to Dai Wei. Yes, so yeah, it's a long story, but you know, the first thing I want to mention is that most of the country, they are using the Keynesianism. How do you pronounce it? This is another economic philosophy, but most of the country, they're using this system to control the fiat going out, and the money goes in and goes out. So the government believe that if they are using the visible hand to help the people are doing business, to help the economics grow bigger. But actually, in blockchain, we believe that the visible hand is harmful because the market is like human body, like market system is like human body. It can heal himself. So it's called an invisible hand. Like even though will happen lots of unhappy thing in the fully freedom economic market, but because the system have the way to heal itself, so eventually the market will goes better and better. But if the government, in the opposite side, if the government can control like one centralized system, the system will become more and more strict and more hard, and the liquidity will become dry. The money is like water. The liquidity dry or die. So this is my thinking, my personal thinking of the force of the good point of blockchain. And the fifth blockchain, the fifth the point of blockchain is the technology. Not only in the blockchain industry, not only we have to have insight, philosophy, and community governance, and lots of issues in law. The most important thing is the technology growth. Centralized network already take control in past over 30 years. So where it will go in the next 30 years, where when the centralized system, we see lots of big company from the centralized system, and we also see that the centralized company winners take all, right? When they become the biggest one, the users will get suffered because we are have no bargain power with the platform. So centralized, the problem is they are using the users to making more content. For example, that's back to Twitter. Twitter is a centralized company, and actually they are just building a platform. It's like a structure, only functions, but not the developers are having the real income for the company. Actually, it's the users. All the users jump in and bring lots of content, create lots of content, and they make more followers, and they make more influence, and helping the platform getting the invest and getting the money from the second market and getting the money of the income, right? But the platform become bigger. They didn't give the benefit to the users. So that will become the fifth important thing about blockchain. Blockchain can give all the users, give them the reward, give them, if you work for the platform, if you helping the platform bigger, you bring the ecosystem, make the ecosystem more and more better, you gain something. You will become a part of them. You will become a shareholder of this platform. So that's the philosophy that I also very like, including after the technology, decentralized technology, moving forward. Lots of things that we can't do, now we can do, including the community governance. So that will be another story. Yeah, but today we will just end it here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kay. And going back to what you mentioned about the invisible hand, we did have a little bit of background check on it. The invisible hand refers to a metaphor for the unseen forces that move the free market. And the invisible hand was first used in a book in which Kay mentioned is by Adam Smith, who is the founder of modern economics. And the book was called The Wealth of Nation. And it basically describes how free markets can incentivize individuals acting in their own self-interest to produce what is societally necessary. I've never thought of it in this way, okay, that the modern world is there is the invisible hand there, and blockchain is a platform that does not have an invisible hand. In fact, it gives power to the people. They have the freedom to decide their own destiny, their own investment plan, and the world is theirs. I've never considered it in that way. And thank you for shedding some light on that. Well, let's get into Daoversal a little bit. I'm sure as the CTO, there are a lot of projects on your hand. Could you share with us maybe a sneak peek, or currently what are you working on? So could you please share with us some of the most interesting projects that you are working on now? Sorry, Kay, but you are muted. Could you please unmute?
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just recently I only work on Daoversal. So I can actually show you some of the 1 second. I'm going to I can screen share, right? I can
Yes, you
show
can.
you some
Yes.
of the Daoversal
Yeah.
interesting part.
Please, by all
Later
means.
later we are going to we're going to launch, but I will share.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Inside Scoop by Kay.
Is everyone can see this? Can you see?
Yes, we can. Very clear.
Okay. So I'll try visitor login. You see, this is the Daoversal I'm working on here. I'm working on the Daoversal gaming platform. Sorry. And here, by here you can open up your speaker, so you can actually have, it's like a Zoom meeting. You can have a meeting here. Maybe later, Raw, you can use our platform to host a meeting. And if you walk here,
Yeah,
you can see
I'm looking
the
forward.
Daoversal's video. Yeah, this is Daoversal's video, and you can have a chat here also.
What do you call this, Kay? What do you call this?
What do I call this? This is our. You see the domain. It's a
Uh-huh.
it's Daoversal 3D version. I think it's our venture work. It's a Daoversal venture work, and later we will have. You see, this is the first scene of the venture Daoversal. Later, we're gonna have like a snowfield and sand goby, and lots of different types of the place. I will just stop. Yeah, we will have lots of. How can I say? Later, we can have lots of different thing in the platform. And also the people, they are buying the planet, the whole planet, they can edit themselves. So everything you just see, like a Central Park, like the grass field, like the forest and the snow field and the snow mountain, like a sand gobi, they can all the owner of the planet can put it inside their planet. And also everyone will have a spaceship, so they can go through different planets. So what we are building is the motherland of the Earth, like the motherland of the star system, the solar system. So it's everyone that was born in this land, the thing that I just show you. Yeah.
That looks very cool, Kay. Thank you so much for the inside scoop on that game you have, if I may call it a game. It looks very exciting. I do hope there's a male version of the avatar. Is there a male version?
Yeah, it's the first version. Later we will launch it. It's
There is a
already
male
in
and
the
female avatar.
yeah. You will have female
Ah,
and
cool.
yeah, and different skins.
Cool, cool. Very excited to try it out. And I hope that in this age and era, the way things are going, I hope that you have a very diverse group of characters. You have various representatives, white, African American, Asian.
Yes,
Right,
you
it's very
will
cool.
have different. The thing that we are building. It's actually our one on Earth. Like we can build a Milan city, and we can build a Rome city, and we can build a New York, and we can build a Dubai city also, like in Daoversal.
Very
So
cool.
step by step. And
Very cool. And mhm.
yeah, I want to show you something also that I actually, but it's like I will show you a technical technical demo of Daoversal, but it's not done yet. But I can show it to the community if they want to see that I built in 1 year. No, actually it's 2 years. Yeah, I will show you. So ignore the the arts job of the demo because by that time we only did the technology, but we didn't do the artist. But you can see the function. For example, you can have a cinema with your friend, and you can put the video on your screen. It's your home actually, and so if you go to a mirror here, and you can change your face. It's in Chinese, but actually it will be in English. Yeah, and you can change your face. It's like nose, cheeks, and body. And if you go to office, you can work with your colleague, your employee, and your employee can write, can use his mouse and write lots of things on the board. So we have a board function. Yeah, they can write. So you can have a meeting, and you can actually play with your employee also, or your friend, and you can take a picture here, and also you can go out to the outside, and you can talk with your friend. You can send them a link, share your location, and if you share a location, your friend click, he can come near you, and you will have lots of things to drive, including cars, the spaceship, and like airplane, lots of things, and your friend can go with you. Also, if you find a gun, you can shoot. It's not moving, and the arts is not good because we didn't make it. Just the function, yeah, just to see the technical functions. And also you can swim in the water. You can swim. And so in the very beginning, we want to build the different types of the scene. The first type is the like the one that I showed you before. It's like a playground. So this here is like the modern city. So if in the modern city, you will able to, people who get a piece of land can build a building on the land, and he can build his business in the building. including like you can hold a bar, you can build a bar here, and you can sell the ticket to the users, and also you can build a restaurant, you can build a like a casino, yeah, lots of business that you can make. And so here will be the land, you see, like the block. And if you buy a piece of land, here you can have you can edit your land. You can build some trees and build some houses on it. And you can build some mushrooms, lots of different, and you can make your land become different types of the climate, like a desert or snow mountain, different climate. Or you can have 4 seasons. Yeah. Yeah, this is the VR part of it. Yeah, that's basically everything.
Does it have a name, Kay? Do you have a name for that?
It's Daoversal.
Oh, it's just called Daoversal.
Yeah, it's called Daoversal because Daoversal actually now you see is like the terms of ideal part, like it's very early stage of Daoversal. But later, if you, I think it's within 2 weeks, we can launch the first version of Daoversal's the platform we named the Daoversal Venture. The Daoversal Venture will be look like this in the future.
I think
so
yeah.
Yeah, so
You first.
every owner of the planet can build the whole country, build one country of the planet, and they can invite their friends and families and live there, including their business friends, and they can set up a business in their planet. Yeah, that's what I thinking. And
That
building.
looks very cool, Kay. That looks very cool. And thank you for sharing it with us. Thank you for giving us an inside scoop. And from what I could gather, it looks somehow like The Sims had a baby with GTA and Cyberpunk. It looks like the three of those games combined together. And thank you for putting it for us. It truly is a big step towards the metaverse. And it's very nice to see that you are taking the concept of social fi and actually putting it in a way that is tangible, in a way that is feasible for everyone to actually not only listen but also see. And if they have the goggles, maybe they might be able to touch it. But that begs the question from most of us, like a concern, if you may, is that there are lots of social fi platforms out there. There are a lot of platforms promising this, promising that. How do you think that how will Daoversal be different from other social fi platforms?
Yeah, the game that you mentioned, Cyberpunk 2077, and also the GTA 5, they are centralized games, so you can't earn money or getting rewards from the platform. So it's not even a GameFi, just they are using the fake money, they are using the fake credit in the centralized system. So it's just a game. But why I think Daoversal will become a lifestyle, because you can imagine like what we do in 24 hours. Actually, we sleep, we eat, we going bathroom, and we going work, right? We earn money and we spending money. Actually, it's the several things that we do for whole day, right? So what I imagine in Daoversal is like you can earn money in Daoversal, you can spending money in Daoversal, and you can making your business, making a good career in Daoversal, and you can stay. it will also have the ability of bank, like you can staking money in Daoversal and you're getting rewards, and you can lending money in Daoversal also using your personal credit in the future. So it's not only a GameFi, like compared to the GameFi that happened in the market. Lots of the GameFi, they are actually short term, just 3 months or 6 months, the tokens goes down. So it's not supporting their whole ecosystem to grow. A good project have to grow 3 or 5 years, to make the ecosystem big, huge. So if the tokenomic is a short term, not only the users were getting harm, also the owner of the developers of the platform have no time to develop and just to make the ecosystem bigger. So that's why I'm saying, like, Daoversal is a big project that will having I have to invest my next 10 years to develop and to going through, because you see, 1 second, I will show you, maybe it's more can make you understand. 1 second, I'm checking. Okay, so sharing the screen here. So Daoversal, actually everyone can see, right? So,
yes, very clear.
Yeah, I will show you the real thing we want to build. So we will become a Web3 Launchpad App Store. You see the city that I showed you, right? It's actually, you can see it's a platform. Every piece of land can grow a business. So whatever you're making a restaurant or making a casino, or you are making a gun game, FPS game, or you're making different GameFi, all the GameFi can launch in our App Store, in our planet, and also we are making the real thing. We are making not the game. We are making a social interaction. We are making a social network. All the users, they are not going to using like Facebook or WhatsApp to connect with each other. They can come to the Daoversal, connect each other, because they can see them in faces and they can talk to them. Because I just showed you just me online, but if you later when it's launched, everyone goes on, you will know that you can talk to, it's like Zoom, like you can talk to everyone in the world, like just nearby, and we are also making the advertisement that's for income for sure, and also we will interact with the real world, like the real life business. We in the future we're planning to build a real life community offline. So it's a very big thing we have to do, including we have to launch it in Vision Pro. We have to combine the AIGC, like because not lots of because when we invite lots of developers to build the games are high cost but low quality. But if we train AI, they can make a better. Yeah, and also we're combining the Web3 technology. So, and in past 2.5 years, I was developing the structure of Daoversal system. So Daoversal's DID, I already made it and it's already online. The decentralized identity, it's actually involved a domain system. If you have interest, you can search it in Google. A project named ENS. the ENS is a company that's making the domain system in Web3. I think they already have the market value of ENS is around 2 billion US dollars, 20 billion US dollars. So, why I'm saying Daoversal is a big ecosystem, because we are including lots of different companies, all the functions that already have a big company over there. So we combine the big company together, actually, you can imagine. So it's how big it is. Yeah, so we actually are, instead of the MySpace, instead of the Twitter space, that all the people can holding the meeting in Daoversal. And the planets, we said before, and also what I mentioned, you can operate a business on their planets, and not only you can operate, the people who have your permission and can operate the business on your planets also, like if they buy a piece of land from you. Yeah, so, and they can have the different types of the fun in game and games in the platform, because we have the third-party developers to join us, and they can launch their games on our platform. So actually, we will have very good circulation of the third-party developers and project owners, content creators and users, and Daoversal. So yeah, and also we will have the mission system in the next version. And if we launch the Daoversal adventure game, you will see the mission board. And so if you do the mission, you will earn money, getting rewards. Yeah, this is the model of our Daoversal system. So you will have finance model, technology model, and distribution model for the community. So this will building the total value model of the Daoversal. So for the technology part, we have lots of things to do. The open source is our strength, and we will have our developer community is also our strength. So you're saying like the other, just the Web3 or GameFi company, they are not our competitor. They are actually our guest. They can launch their GameFi in our platform, in our Daoversal. And also we will provide them multi-language SDK. And also we are going to have the multi-content creation modes. These modes will provide the users that can't developing, the normal users that have no knowledge of the computer science, they can also use the tool to change their land and to edit their planet. They can see. So I showed in the video, right? So yeah, just this is the technical support part. We will later support mobile, and we already have PC and web. We are using WebGL and combined with Unity 3D. But later we will have the big PC version. We will use Unreal 5 engine. And later we will launch the VR. And I showed you in the video, we already did some technical development on VR back in 3 years. So it's very complicated. Like we will have different layers of the technical structure, 5 layers. So the bottom layer will be the storage. We are using the decentralized storage networks, including the IPFS and CVN. So we have the second layer will be the computing. we are using the chain computing, like supports EVM chain, like a different chain, like a multi. Later we will have the multi-chain computing, like including the Ethereum, BSC, Polygon, and the third layer will be the consensus. Not consensus. Here is the translating round. This is the smart contract. So smart contract part will have the DID and market and the exchange and task. We will have like NFT exchange and token exchange and DAO. It's all built on the smart contract. And the fourth layer will be the gateway, including the SDK, Open API, and lots of the conventative that helping the third-party developers come in. And the fifth layer, the surface layer, will become will be the applications, including like identity, trading, planet, content, mission, governance, and lots of the game appearance, the avatars, and lots of too many things. Yeah, so I hope you can build the construction of the whole game. No, of the whole Daoversal right now. We can't call it a game. We can't call it a metaverse. I think it's a Web3 big platform. Just the ecosystem.
I think that's very cool, Kay. It almost feels like we're at an E3 Expo, those events where those major video game companies showcase the inside scoop of their game, like first release, first trailer. It feels like that at this moment. And I'm sure me and the audience are very excited, and we look forward to the launch of this Web3 ecosystem. So you say it. But let's go back a little bit. It's all fun. It's all fun and interesting to know about the concepts and the implementations and the executions that you have in place. But at the very core of a social fi project is the very word social, and social refers to the word to the meaning of people. Now, I have a question here that I think the people would like to know is, social fi aside, what is your mission with Daoversal? Particularly, what are you trying to achieve, and how can people benefit from this?
For me, I'm saying like I'm not only chasing the successful in the finance part. It's actually my dream that to taking part in a very big ecosystem, and for me it's like raising a baby, like a Daoversal. It's like my 2-year-old baby. Like I'm very looking forward that all the users and people in the community can love him. And I watch my baby step by step growing bigger, growing more strong. That's my personal chase, because I already talked in the very beginning. I'm saying like even I'm not my age is not so old, but for my experience, I already building in this industry for 10 years. So I'm a very old guy in the blockchain industry. And sometimes I will think about the meaning of life, the philosophy of the as a human, what should I do? What should I achieve? So the first dream of me for sure is to change the world, to solve the problem that happened in the centralized world, to avoiding from the evil, the visible hand, the evil things happened in the back times. The second, I want to help the people that were suffering from the world. That I know it's because of the liquidity problem. Lots of people, they can't decide where they born, how their family is. So they want to change their life, but they don't have lots of chance to, join a revolution. So in my life, I want to helping more people who is getting suffered, who is in the bottom. They give them chance to change their life. This is my personal achieve. Yeah.
Well, that's very noble of you, Kay. I'm sure we all agree that that's a very noble endeavor. And speaking of Daoversal being your 2-year-old baby, we'd like to wish that may you have a handsome, wise, and strong baby with Daoversal. Now, audience, we have almost reached the 1 hour mark, and we humbly thank you for still being with us. Okay, couple of questions that we got from few of members of the community, but it's 5 questions exactly. Can we do like a rapid fire in which I ask you and you respond it very briefly, very succinct, and very short, sweet? Keep it sweet and simple. Can we try that for these next 5 questions to avoid going too long for the audience sake?
Okay,
You need to
okay.
unmute. All right, cool.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
this first question we got from Meng Vang. Rapid fire question number 1: how will Daoversal leverage emerging technologies like AI to provide unique benefits to its community?
Yeah, I'm on the conference. Yeah, the AI will provide lots of good, the obvious like the benefits for the community, because if you train your AI in Daoversal, I think it's in the few months later we will launch the AI of yourself. He can work for you when you are sleeping, when your real human is go sleeping, and AI will work for you, so you can gain more benefits, rewards. That's a very obvious one.
All right, cool. Rapid fire question number 2. I think it's from the same individual. What strategies are in place to ensure scalability and sustainability as Daoversal continues to grow and attract more members?
This kind of strategy is, I think it's questions to the market, right? Marketing department. This question?
Okay, so let's skip that. Let's move on to the next rapid fire question. What specific technological advancement or innovations are you excited to implement within the Daoversal ecosystem?
The specific technological advancement or innovation are you excited to implement within the Daoversal ecosystem? Actually, every 1 second, I'm going to see if I answer this, if I understand the question right. 1 second. Okay. I'm looking forward to do every creative development in Daoversal actually, but the best thing is every of the technology for me is not quite new. I can learn fast, and yeah, actually for developer in the world, every new technology is when it was invented, it's not new. Just if you have high speed to learn or low speed to learn, or you don't have time to take research on it. But for me, I think every of the technological advancement are for me are very excited for me. Like including the DID, including it's a domain system, it's decentralized, including like, some of the challenge that I met is making, you remember I showed you the 3d.daoversal.com, this link. We actually made it with a WebGL, but recently it's like it's happened in only several months that Microsoft give more support in WebGL, but back in 1 year ago, it's still not working. We have to use a Unity 3D to build the game, and then we package it on website, but it will lose a lot of quality of the arts, the models. So yeah, there are lots of challenges that I'm facing, but I'm glad to have the challenge because I'm the one that who like the challenge. I'm a high risk lover. Yeah, I like to take the challenge.
Right, that's good to know that you like some challenges, and the blockchain industry is in fact full of a lot of challenges. Now, okay, one last question before we wrap up today's session as we approach the 1.5 hour mark. So, my final question to you, Kay, is not so technological related, not so personally related, but more of an empowerment statement. So, Kay, as the Chief Technology Officer of Daoversal, you're a trailblazer in a field that's historically been male dominated. Could you share with us a pivotal moment or a challenge you've overcome on your journey that has not only shaped your career, but could serve as inspiration for the other women who would like to dive into the world of blockchain? Do you have an advice for them? Please unmute yourself, Kay.
Yes. Okay. For the woman or for the people that all around the world, including male.
For for females who would like to get into the blockchain world, because the blockchain industry has been very male dominated. Do you have
Yes.
any advice for them, for those who are listening?
Yeah. Okay. Not only the Web3 community, not only the Web3 world. Actually, in the world, most of the powerful human are male, because of the conscious of women just awakening in this century, just 100 years, around recently 100 years. So in the back time, for 100 years, 1,000 years, women were asked to raise baby and managing the in-house issues, and male was born to fight outside and getting the rewards and to feed the family. So but because of it's very interesting, after the Second War, and the industry, the technology moving forward, and lots of revolution comes, and women have the chance to learn knowledge and competing with the males in the community, in the human society. So as the time passes, more women get more higher social power and higher position in the human society, especially recently, like China, Korea. Woman goes to work and not instead of the men. Some of the men, stay in-house and taking care of baby. So I think it's a revolution that happened with the human consensus. Humans' knowledge, humans' mind is opening, and our technology is moving forward. So, the first thing to change for female is to change your mind, like change your conscious. Like you have to fight like a man, like we are equal, not finding the excuse yourself. And the second, if you want to join Web3, you have to first study the knowledge and taking more research of the technology. And the third part, if you are not interested in the mathematics and computer science, you can just join the community and making the marketing part first, because women are good at leading the community also. And if you start from the market part, later you can join in the DAO, lots of technology DAO. And what I suggest is to learn more about computer science, because it's a way to real open the Web3 instead of just earn money. Knowledge is the power, not only money.
Right. Thank you, Kay. That's very empowering. So we are standing at the forefront of not just a technological revolution, but also a gender revolution, as so boldly put by Kay. Thank you so much, Kay. You've been a true sport. Is there anything else that you'd like to share to the audience?
I think that's all. But actually, I have lots of things to talk with the community. But I think today they are tired. If the community needs me, I'm here. So just we can do it next time.
Yes, it has been a very long session, but nevertheless, we did get into a lot of juicy substance, and I think that would do for now. We do not want to burn out the audience, so let's just stop the session until this point. We will be having more conversations with UK. We would be more than happy to have you on board with us, and let's see where that conversation takes us. On behalf of the audience, thank you so much. Just a couple of parting sentence here. So as our conversation with a brilliant mind behind Daoversal's technological marvels comes to a close, we are reminded once again of the boundless possibilities that lie ahead in the realm of cryptocurrency and innovation. I'm sure for the audience that Miss Kay's insight have provided us with a glimpse into the intricate tapestry of the crypto world, and her expertise continues to be a guiding light for us all. Dear audience, and to Miss Kay, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being a part of this enlightening journey. Many thanks to you once again, Kay. Audience, if you'd like to give a quick sticker or a quick reaction to Kay, of you clapping or a heart sign, Cupid's arrow, whatever you feel like. Yeah, we got one from Henry. We have, hold on, let me have a look. Yeah, we have from Walters. We have from Christian Marquesi, Leon Pauda, Devi. Yeah, okay. Pretty much they're all sending love. It's too much for me to even read. Jacob Innocent, Funeka, and Kay returns back the love to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to stay tuned for more engaging dialogues and thought-provoking sessions on Daoversation. We will keep posting it. We will keep you updated on all our social media content, so be sure to check it out. Until next time, keep your curiosity kindled and your aspirations soaring. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, audience. Goodbye for now.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.